the greatest player ever, doing the unthinkable, resurrecting a dormant franchise in a mere 47 games. Idolized by his heir apparent, his successor, now an accomplished player himself in the wake of an MVP performance at the All-Star Game. And both at one time coached by Phil Jackson, who between Jordan and Bryant has won 8 NBA championships. And all this with the glitz and glamour of Hollywood as a backdrop. And welcome everyone to TBS NBA Tuesday.
Stop that medium post-up that he gets. Fox has some good size and can contest Michael's shot. Michael gets his patented fadeaway shot just a little bit off.
Out to Fox, shot clock at 6. Here comes Lou, and buckle up for Michael Jordan. And that's what they came to see.
Nice play by Tyrone, too. He knows his job, and he could have had the easy lay-in himself, but...
Sneaking inside, Jordan with the offensive rebound. And Hamilton left uncovered for a mid-range jump shot. Wizards with the lead, 13-9. Jordan to Hamilton. Michael Jordan, Wizards by 4, working on Fox. Rebounded by Jahani White. Jordan again with the fake and a feed from Hamilton inside.
Hamilton is very active. What a great play by Michael. Just
with his first.
Right here, Michael has the baseline shot, could get the foul, but beautiful pass to Hamilton, who continues to move without the ball.
The Washington Wizards have won 5 straight, 7 of 8, and they lead here in Los Angeles.
An awful lot of credit for that, and I also give Michael, because Michael is a tremendously demanding person to be on the court with, and the players have responded to him.
2 Los Angeles turnovers. Ori is in, and Derek Fisher.
And Medvedenko, a much better offensive player than Madsen, but not near the defense or rebounder. But he does play with a lot of energy, and but he's
so good himself. Whether he would break the confidence, he did just the opposite. These guys responded, and now they're playing much better than anyone thought they would.
The Lakers had missed their last.
Brendan Haywood with his size was able to stay in there and get it.
Well, you look at that. Rip Hamilton is catching and shooting and going up. He's doing a good job. The adjustment on the part of the Lakers if you got somebody else in the middle other than Shaquille.
Kevin George for 3, and that is the first 3-point hit tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I like Kobe's misses better than I do some people's misses.
Courtney Alexander's in the game for the Wizards. He has a Bryant. Earlier he had 11. He then made a shot. They took away a 3, gave him a 2. He's got 12.
A lot younger, but his body is worn down, probably more than Michael's. Had a serious knee injury. I believe that later in the season, this guy's going to be a big contributor to this team.
In the second, Lou, shot clock at 5, over Hunter, and right between the eyes.
Difference in this team.
Michael Jordan against George. Jordan to a 6. The drive, and he misses the jam and a foul. What a quick spin move by Michael Jordan, taking it inside.
Well, Devin George was laughing because he didn't get touched. I think he got beat so bad, Michael just missed the lay-in. This was had flashbacks to the All-Star game right here. He gets by Devin George. Oh, he fouls him. I don't know what he's complaining. He grabbed onto Michael's arm.
Well, and it's interesting. You talk about flashbacks to the All-Star game, Danny. I'll be curious to see how many more balls Michael attempts to dunk to really let us all know that he's capable of getting up there. But in this game, he's going to the ball a lot stronger.
Kobe Bryant is on the bench. Jordan is out there.
Good try. If Shaq was in the game, he's not trying.
Mitch Richmond 0 of 3 with a 2 so far in this marquee matchup. And it's also a matchup of Michael Jordan against Phil Jackson for the first time ever. Kobe Bryant.
Anything inside because they really don't have a back-to-the-basket player in there right now, but they're getting wide-open looks, both teams. They just can't knock them down.
That's a 3 ball for Brian Shaw.
Well, a lot of this success started when Haywood came back and gave them a bigger presence.
That's what the Lakers are capable of doing. They got so many guys that can make those outside shots that they're capable of running off a big streak.
Michael Jordan now goes 3 of 10. He's got 7 points. 4.5 to play in the half here in Los Angeles. Kobe Bryant floats through the lane. Oh, and slams it in. He hang glides. He's got 5.
Moving better at both ends of the court. Now, maybe it's just those minutes, but right there he shows his age defensively.
Oh, what a play by Michael Jordan. He pulls a Houdini inside. How does this go in?
I don't know. This is good. Michael thought he got fouled going to this hole right there, but Richmond gets beat baseline right there. He jumps in to initiate contact. Oh, just a little bit of contact right there. Sweet play, though, by Michael.
And then Kobe Bryant getting his own miss and making him feel it at the other end. Things are beginning to pick up. The Wizards, however, still on top, 38-32. Davis to Popeye Jones, finding Michael Jordan. Back into Jones with a beautiful pass and counted for two.
See, that's an example of what Popeye did. He threw the ball to Kobe.
John and I talked about this last week while you were on hiatus on assignment. But really,
On other teams around the league, none of them have been starters on any other team.
Jordan floats and fires. Here comes Kobe Bryant, who's been chilly tonight shooting. 2 of 9, stolen right there. Michael Jordan against Fox. Begins to accelerate. Fox bumps him. The ball jarred free. 15 seconds to play in the second quarter.
Well, Kobe thinks he can get through Michael right there. Michael blinks a little bit, make sure he doesn't poke his eye out. Then he sticks his tongue out.
Jordan against Fox. Halftime approaching. Jordan with the fake, the dance, and the shot. Bryant.
A lot more poised than they did early in the year.
Bryant off a screen.
Got a little speech at halftime. They better start playing a little more aggressive and get fired up. They're coming out. They don't know how to play that way, so it doesn't look like
5 days. The number 7 scorer in the NBA coming into tonight. 41, a lead of 18 points. Inside Madsen with the slam.
Well, that was a beautiful play by Kobe.
to finish that offensive play.
Michael Jordan, handcuffed, fires inside. Popeye Jones.
Michael does it. He plays off of Michael so well.
Outside, Lindsey Hunter for 3. Scoops it inside. Samaki Walker.
Doing things that they weren't doing early.
Bryant across the lane, fires for 3.
I like it. Kobe right now is still continuing to play. That's his 11th assist. And again, if they were shooting in the 40s.
Trying to run their sets. They weren't getting any free baskets. They also were not going inside.
Kobe Bryant. Bryant's got snapped back by Samaki Walker. 2-on-1. Hamilton to Tyrone Nesby, who drops the anvil at the other end. To play in the 3rd. Jordan with the twirl. Nice fake. Leads in. Oh, another great one.
Oh, I love the way he rests.
15 for Michael Jordan.
Well, that's why he's picked his spots right.
Timeout.
Making
What's that?
animal style In-N-Out burgers.
Which you're paying for. Foul was moments ago called on Haywood, his second. He is in the game out there with Lou, Jordan, Nesby, and Popeye Jones. 11 points for Kobe Bryant and a career high 12 assists tonight. Bryant.
Where's Derek Fisher in this game?
Kobe Bryant hits again. 3rd quarter, Hubert Davis in the game. Giving to Michael. Jordan's got 15s. All on a steal. Here comes Kobe Bryant. Fires in for 2. So graceful. So smooth.
And that's a payback right here. Michael did this to Kobe in the first half. Kobe gets him back. And all of a sudden, this Laker lead, or the Washington lead, is dwindling. And again, we're talking about no turnovers, no fast break points. And the Lakers all of a sudden are creating turnovers and getting in the open court.
3-point play by Kobe Bryant.
Plus, you're giving Michael a chance to rest more.
The Wizards have made 18.
Wizards were very much focused on what they were doing. Now they're getting a little.
Flamethrower in the 3rd. Shaw for the lead. Hits it out to George. Thinking about 3. Trying by Hamilton. Count the lane.
It's like this without Shaq Danny. I haven't seen him play with this kind of intensity in many of the games that I've seen him be able to play. If Shaq's in the middle and they're playing like this, it just has to be unbelievable.
That free throw by Jordan breaks a 15-0 LA run. Now Wyatt scoring. He's got 17 points. Supposed to come in the first half. Kobe Bryant with the good-looking rebound. And he's got a triple-double. 10 rebounds, 12 assists, and 17 points. Good job. Whitney for three. Corey Fisher and Samaki Walker. LA shooting 64% from the field in this second half, and none hotter than Kobe Bryant, who's got 19 points.
And what he needed to do as the game has gone along, but you got to give Phil Jackson a lot of credit for the intensity that this team is playing with as well.
What a shot by Michael Jordan. He's got 20.
Well, and you look at this. I mean, Michael still. I mean, we can talk about his age all we want to. That, you know, this is a guy 39 years old. You know, who's very capable of playing against much younger players.
He might have from top to bottom the best talent in the NBA. Speaking of the Kings,
I do think so. Yeah. But it's still like Shaq and Kobe if they're healthy.
Bryant with a fake. Oh, what a move by Kobe Bryant! Another breathtaking maneuver for Bryant to find two.
Kobe has played very smartly. He didn't get caught up in this challenge between he and Michael Jordan, and he's been extremely effective.
Jordan's got 22. Feel it out. Outside, Fisher from way outside. Here's a hit tonight. Michael Jordan again. Slammed in by Nesby.
I just do not think that the Wizards have anybody that can guard Kobe. And he creates...
If you're patient, I'll let you do your thing at strategical times of the games, and I think that that's a brilliant thing as far as Phil is concerned.
Kobe and Michael head-to-head. Oh, Kobe Bryant took it right to him.
And that was the matchup. You can see the crowd. They've been waiting for that matchup all night.
Nesby inside from Jordan and a foul called.
I knew Kobe wasn't going to pass that when he saw Michael on him, the crowd going crazy. He was going to find a way. He saw more Washington Wizards coming over to help out Michael and decided to take the shot.
You can hear the chants from the crowd. Kobe.
By this at all.
Here comes Bryant between two defenders. Out to Fisher for two.
Testimony to the Wizards is that the Lakers are happy as they can be that they beat the Wizards tonight. and I think
here, 20 points down as we send it over to Craig Sager.
Well, Kobe, definitely an all-star performance in the second half. You guys only had 35 points in the first half. You fell behind by 20. What did Coach tell you, and what was the difference?
No, man, we just sat in the locker room, and I told the fellas, we need to check ourselves because we're the world champions, and we're not out here fighting. We're not out here scrapping and getting after guys, and it was crazy to me. It was embarrassing. We need to come out and start fighting like world champions do.
Is that something you normally would do, or is it something you did because Shaq was out?
It's something that we need to do because it's the second half of the season. You know, whether she kills in a ball game or not, that's no excuse. We can't hang our hats on that. We have to come out and fight for every possession.
You came out in the third quarter, obviously far more aggressive. A couple of times there were picks that were set for you. You ran right through them. Why?
I just want to send them a message. You know, I'm not going to dodge picks. I'm not going to, you know, I'm going to acknowledge that the picks are there, and a couple times I'm going to run over you, whether you're big or small. Just kind of let you know. I mean, the first one, I didn't think it was a flagrant foul. I didn't want to get a flagrant foul on it, but it happened.
I think you send a message. It's been a heck of a 3 days for you, from the MVP of the All-Star game to this great comeback win. What's it all been like for you?
You know, it's big for us, you know, to be able to come back from 20 and to win a ball game, especially under these circumstances, you know, it says a lot about our character.
You had to stay within the system, but we all talked about Kobe against Michael. It finally happened. Less than a minute to go in the game. Was that special for you going against Michael and burying that shot?
Well, you know, I was able to have a good look at the basket. I wanted to penetrate, but Chris Whitney was behind, and I just pulled up and hit the jump shot.
I'll step aside. You go to the locker room. You don't have to run me over. Great job.